Hello, Anna. So, why did I hide my cupboard again? That joke was already done. Oh, Georgia, you're recycling jokes and you're only like 5 videos in. What are you doing? Hiding that cupboard again because it's like gonna be my thing at this point. I'm gonna come out the video at the start of every. Look, come to expect me coming out of this cupboard. No, I did make some mistake because I really like this cupboard as like a backdrop to things because like it's got all these like photos on it. Like you got like half of Alex Garcinth. Because it says like underneath Franklin. But anyway, made a mistake with this cupboard. What I did was I added a poster of Hayley Williams in like all of her beauty, and then the Weasel Tunneler from Hearthstone, also known as Hearthstone for normal people, and Franklin. But Franklin's fine. But and this maybe this wasn't it last time. This is the picture that Anna did me, and Franklin, which is the picture that Harry drew me, and then Harry made me add a picture of the Weasel Tunneler. It says memes underneath in, guess what font? Trebuchet, the best font. That's also what Franklin's name is under, Trebuchet. But I made a slight mistake, so I was like, oh, well, I don't want to cover up everything that's already on this wall of pictures, because, like, if we get any lower than, like, baby metal, then you start to, like, miss out on stuff. I guess the space, like, here, next to Fallout Boy and, like, hidden under Cliff, I might just, like, hide, like, memes underneath Cliff. So anyway, yeah, I guess the space here. But I was like, we can branch out to the side here with Hayley Williams and the Weasel Tunneler. But then, if you notice, I taped them to like the wall. And as you can see, Hayley Williams, I don't know if you can see that. Hayley Williams, she got a bit ripped because in my stupidity, when you try to open this door, they're stuck to the wall. The wall doesn't move with the door because that's not how walls work. I've got a shield and then nothing. That's where I might store this weird tripod setup. Let's show you the weird tripod setup I got. Here's the weird tripod setup I got. I got a Van shoebox. I haven't worn Vans in about a year. It says don't throw away because we were moving, and this was a box of stuff I didn't want to be thrown away because all of my other shoeboxes are thrown away. This like basket woven, what's it called? Like a wicker bedside table. Then we go down, and then we see another wicker bedside table. Really high quality tripod setup there. I might store this in there. So on my way home, I treated myself to a 4-finger KitKat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat this. This is like a little time frame for me like doing this thing, because they always end up being 40 minutes long, and then I'm like, oh great, I've wasted 40 minutes making a thing that's 10 minutes long. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat 4 fingers of KitKat, and then when I finish the 4 fingers of KitKat, we're going to end. It's over. Hard cut when this KitKat is gone. So we're going to have a little graphic up here, do the sound effect like on my door. This space is the KitKat. Here it is, look, the KitKat. It's a full bar. So, this video, by the way, I might do it again. I might eat KitKats on the reg with you, Anna. We're gonna have like a little KitKat session. So I'm thinking of calling this video KitKat and chat, because it rhymes, but it's the wrong amount of syllables. So I was thinking like KitKat and Lit Chat, but then Lit Chat doesn't like sound as entirely convincing as I want it to be. Like, what if this isn't a Lit Chat? So what we're gonna do? KitKat. Okay, you ready for this? KitKat, chocolate bar emoji, ampersand, I think. KitKat, chocolate bar emoji, ampersand, fire emoji, Lit Chat. How long does it take you to explain your video titles? It takes me, apparently, the pronunciation of ampersand. That's another way KitKat gone. Bam. It's hot in my room. That KitKat's melting. Oh, it's going to end up taking me 40 minutes to eat this KitKat now. Eat a KitKat over the course of 40 minutes because you've got to talk to your friend Anna. Screw it, we're having the whole finger. So on my way home from school, I passed to primary school, which I don't normally do at like 3 o'clock, which is when it lets out. So I'm passing to primary school. I'm on my little penny board, like skating along. I'm like, wow, cowabunga. Who knows? We're breaking off the next finger of KitKat. This isn't gonna last 40 minutes. This is like 20 minutes tops. And 5 minutes of that, I hadn't even started the KitKat. So we're on like 2.5 minutes. 2.5, 2. Yeah, 2.5 works, although minutes are split into like 0.6s. Okay, 2.5 if minutes were in base 10. They're in base 6. 2.3? I'm glad we're on the same page, me that I'm looking at in the viewfinder. Anna, you've got no idea what's going on. You know what bases are. You're Bulgarian, you can't even speak English. I'm like, Anna, minutes, they're in base 6, and you're like, c'est la vie, no comprende, por favor. What? Like, what am I doing with my life? So anyway, I'm passing this primary school, which lets out at 3, and I'm passing it at about 10 past 3. So I'm like, okay, this is like prime time for there to be a bunch of kids around. And I see this dad, wait, there's like a bus stop right outside the primary school for apparently parents who can't drive. It's 2017, drive! Unless, you know, you're saving the environment, in which case, you know, oh, look at you. We can't all be Mr. and Mrs. Environmental, can we? Dr. Environmental. We can't all be Dr. Environmental, can we? He's a superhero, there's only one of them. Or is Dr. Environmental sounds way more like a superhero than a supervillain. Because, like, the Doctor prefix is, like, usually given to supervillains, but then environmental is, like, Captain Planet, not, like, Master Planet. Master Planet sounds like a bad guy. I'm passing this primary school and I see a dad waiting for the bus. And he's got 2 kids. And they're, like, playing at the bus stop. And he's standing there, and he looks, he's in like one of these like puffy jackets, you know, like the one that Mr. Woodland wears. He's in like one of these puffy jackets, and he's like standing there, and then he's got like a flannel shirt underneath, and then he's got like a mustard t-shirt underneath the flannel shirt, and he's like balding on top, and he's like got like greyish black hair, and like he's got like a really slim face, and he's standing there, and he's like hunched over, and he's got like his kids' backpacks on his back, and one of them's a Dora the Explorer backpack, one of them's a Spider-Man backpack, and he's just standing there like this, watching his kids, and he's like, and I pass him, and I'm like, God damn, you look like the most depressed man I have ever seen in my life. He's like, I'm just standing here waiting for the bus, and I'm like, hello. I didn't say anything to him, but he's like, this is the theoretical conversation we would have had. I'm just standing here waiting for the bus. Hello. Oh, what? Oh, you're talking to me. That's the first time a 5-year-old somebody older than 5 has spoken to me. Yeah, you messed up that sentence a bit. I mean, was that like because like you're being like made in the mind of somebody who like constantly imagines jazz? No, actually this time it's maracas. I think they're supposed to be backpacks on my shoulders, but actually they're maracas. If I don't add a maraca sound effect there, then that's very sad. Oh, okay, I'm going home now. No, please don't leave me. I'm so sad. My wife killed herself and now I want to as well, but I can't because I've been left with these children. I mean, your children look like they're having fun, if it's any consolation. My children are having fun. It's like they're leeches sucking all of my... What is this? What is this? We're having a 3rd finger of KitKat. We're on the 3rd finger of KitKat already. Well, it's 15 minutes long, which means we're averaging about a KitKat every 5 minutes. There's no fractions needed there. That was the most confident chomp I've ever had on a KitKat. As you can see from this chart over here, we're already 2.5 KitKats down. We've only got 1.5 KitKat chunks left. So it's all this in the shop. And like, if we look, that's what we've got props now. That's the degree we're going to. It says now with extra milk and cocoa. He was in a shop thinking, oh, I'm just about to leave, and then they see a KitKat, and they're like, oh man, I never liked KitKats, but then they see that it's got extra milk and cocoa, and they're like, oh, extra milk and cocoa, I might just try a KitKat again. Look, if you didn't like a KitKat, which is like biscuit covered in milk and cocoa, the advertisement for extra milk and cocoa isn't going to make you want to buy a Kit. Why is that a label on the KitKat? Nobody's going to be like, oh, they've added milk and cocoa to the chocolate. I hated it before when they only had milk and cocoa, but now that they've added milk and cocoa, I'm ready to try. Why is that a label? I've never seen extra milk and cocoa and thought, just what I wanted in my chocolate bar. more milk and more chocolate. That's not what they mean. It's like, oh look, extra milk and cocoa, and then you get home and you're like, this is a superfluous label. But they've dedicated like quite a lot of the package to pointing out, look, it's like KitKat, and then as I'm gonna take them. Okay, here's Nestle's priorities with labelling the KitKat. You got the fair trade logo, because obviously they're fair trade, because Nestle, they're famous for their slavery. And then you've got the KitKat logo with the Nestle logo just above it, because, you know, branding. And then it's cut off from there, and you've just got this big old sign telling you that it's got extra milk and cocoa. There's a little label on the back dedicated to the extra milk and cocoa in this KitKat. The great taste of KitKat you love, with an increase of milk by 20% and an increase of cocoa by 13%, but that's so oddly specific. This KitKat is so melted. Look at that. It's like, that's half of it gone in one bite because it was all melty. As soon as I take this final bite of KitKat, it means the video's got to end. To bite or not to bite, that is the question. Gotta make sure the addendum sign is officially drawn. That doesn't mean I have to finish it, I just did a hard cut. Like right at the beginning when I said hard cut to black. Hard cut when this KitKat is gone. Yeah, okay, right, I did say hard cut to black. But that doesn't mean it had to end. You've got to have tradition, because this is, right here, you are witnessing tradition. This isn't going to become a regular thing, because that was horrible. That took so long to edit. I'm still editing it right now. It's gone dark. It's gone dark. That's the length that this has taken. I know it's Britain, but it's summer, so like, come on. It going dark. It's currently like 10 o'clock? It's 10:05, Anna. This is what I'm doing until 10:05. Okay, addendumized. I asked you if you knew what basis is. You didn't know what basis is. Okay, that sounds like pigeon English. Do your regular stuff. This video thing. This channel thing. You know, I like made a graphic in the corner. Come on. That's professionalism.
It's called a footboard, you bonobo.